I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, isn't this exactly where we were last episode? And you would be correct. So my hope is that we can get our first load of, I almost called them strawberry bales, of straw bales done here today, and see what they're going to bring us. I know it's not going to be a massive amount, but even if it, these first handful pay for the first load or two, pay for the equipment, that'd be dandy, and then the rest of it can be profit. And hey, we're having fun, right? Drop me a comment if you're enjoying this playthrough. I know it's a little bit different than what some of you initially signed up for on the channel, but hopefully it still preserves the spirit of Farming Simulator and that you enjoy it. I think those loaders take, it's either 10 or 12 bales, so we have 3 down here, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll probably do a down and back up again, get another bale or 2, and then I'll go ahead and get the bale picker upper. I know there's probably a more typical, a more appropriate word for it than picker upper, but bale loader, I imagine they call it. What do you guys think of my decision to keep this tree now that it's been here? Now that we've harvested the field, do you think it was silly? Should I have cut this tree? I kind of like it. I think this field is just very indicative of what this game is all about for me. You make your own world. In a lot of ways, it's not an open world game. Now that would be something. The Farming Simulator had like a fully online multiplayer that people could connect to, like with servers, public servers, so you could run a farm amidst other people running their farms. I just don't know how they would manage time. Like, I know if you do a multiplayer server and there's, like, let's say 3 or 4 of you, then you decide when to simulate to the next section with just the few of you. I don't know how you would ever do that. I mean, I guess you could just, the server owner could decide, like, every 4 real life hours is an in-game month or something, I don't, well, that would be a bad idea, but there's got to be some way that people have probably already figured out how it could work. Maybe crop cycles would have to be different. I don't know. The thing is, I really like the game as it is, so I like being able to have my own little world. I don't know how I would feel about farming alongside other people. Like games that I play that are really whatever, more multiplayer focused, like Rust, they're shooting and fighting over territory. I don't know that I can imagine a world in Farming Simulator where, like, I mean, I guess things could get competitive over resources and farmland, but I think this is the best way to play it. Should probably turn it off before I unhook it. Oops. Is it really gonna roll? Whatever. I'm not messing with that right now. Now, if this thing doesn't have enough horsepower to run the bale wagon, I might scream a little bit. Just a little. I'll let out a little scream. So, fair warning. But this is our most powerful tractor right now. And if this doesn't work, I'll be bummed. Alright, so it was called Bale Loaders, and it's this one right here. So it claims it only needs 130 horsepower, and it picks up round bales. So, what's it cost? 2,500. Okay. If this works, I'm gonna be happy. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. So 2,500 for this, plus what was it, like 5 grand for the baler. So we need to make 8,000 just to pay for the leased equipment. If you haven't seen this, it's a very slick. So it picks up the bale just like that. And then once you get a pair of them, it pushes them back. And then once you get a whole stack, which I believe is probably 10 or 12. If 2 is 8%, then it must be 12. When you get 12 on here, then you can take it. Okay. Never mind. Maybe it's more than I thought. If 5 is 20%, then 25 bales this holds? Oh. Well, that's good. But it means I need to bale more before I can haul this load in. But this is gonna be 25 times 10,000. Very interesting. Okay, so far so good. That does seem to be working. I was hoping I could... Well, maybe we make... Maybe we get to 20 at least. Because I don't even know where we're going to need to take them. And I don't know what kind of price we're going to get. Because what did I say? I looked at this last episode. For straw. Yeah. It's not great price. But that's only going to be a difference, you know, even in 10,000 liters. So each one of these is right now. Yeah, I shouldn't have rented that right now. That was foolish. Because now, see, I'm so bad about this, where I make a decision in one episode and then I forget what I decided. So the idea was bale it all in August, then simulate to September, then get that thing. Because even if it just goes up like, let's say $10 per 1,000. I mean, that's like $100, so never mind. I'm not concerned. I just want to see it work. So we'll go. Probably just pick the closest one since they're only going to be like $330 per bale, which is crazy. It's going to take almost a full load just to pay for the equipment. I know I'll probably change my mind before the next time I play, but I really am leaning towards selling our chicken coop and making this into a grass field. I know it's a little bit silly that I was like all excited to plow this up and make it an arable crop, and now I'm gonna most likely turn it into a grass field, but the sheep just seem like a better way to go when you consider the equipment requirements. I've even thought about getting a bale wrapper, or at least leasing one. Like do up a batch of silage bales, even though we don't have cattle, because I'm pretty sure we can sell silage on this map. Pretty sure silage, yeah. So, you know, it's like 4 times the price of these. Going up to a 190. So. We can do a stack of bales for our sheep, which, speaking of, I know I keep interrupting myself here, but I'm just curious. I just want to see, for the sake of argument, if I wanted to, I know we don't have enough money. I'm not doing this because of the money. I want to see, is it possible? There's space here to do it. I may end up putting another sheep pen down here. I just really don't want to deal with the whole cracked corn situation, and I don't have space for any other chicken coop, nor do I want to spend the money for it again, so GG's. The frustrations of using mods spoils my love for the game yet again. That's the thing, though. Mods are what make the game so good. This is a modded map with all modded equipment, you know, a modded shed. So of course I want to be able to use mods. I wonder if I couldn't play the game with mods. I wonder if I even would still be playing. Like, how long would I play the base game? Probably not hundreds and hundreds of hours. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you play this game if it didn't have mods? Probably some people would. Probably mostly European players. Poor chickens. Good time going down the hill. I think it's funny how all 4 of these bales are like at the exact, just about the same spot because of the yield, I guess. think I might do soybeans in field 10 next year. I don't know. Maybe we should do something different, like a root crop. Because if we're going to have to loan the harvester anyways. Or lease is the word I should use. Well, that does not play around, huh? That stump. So many jobs I need to do with money I don't have. Sounds like real life. Ugh. I don't think we'll get two more here. Just one more. Alright, we'll go up and then probably drop the baler off. Actually, I'll put the baler down there by the loading wagon. So there's 5 more here, and there's those ones over on the edge there. So we might be able to get 20, somewhere around there. What are we looking at? 20... I think that means about $6,000, which doesn't even pay for the equipment. And it's a fairly big assumption that I'm even going to be able to pull that thing when it's full. I may very much come to regret this course of action. But you know, you don't learn unless you try things. So we're gonna try it. Alright, 9 miles an hour, that's not awful. This is going to be the 10th bale. 14, and then I believe there's 6 down there, so we will be at exactly 20. Exactly 20. We need to figure out where we're even taking these things. Where do we sell straw? Farm shop north. Sounds probably like where we would want to go. Farm shop north. Tag that. Yeah, so we crossed the street. Okay, yeah, we've been over there. Don't run into it, you dingus. I like this mod a lot. This tractor is quite good. I don't know where this series would be if we didn't get this tractor first. Because we need this horsepower. A lot. We need it a lot. Alright, so assuming that we can get the same-ish number over here, yeah, it'll be all out the door. This whole process is gonna net me like $2,500. Not nearly what I needed. I feel like we're bleeding money somewhere else too. I know we already returned the harvester, so maybe I'm just forgetting that I had to pay for this thing. Alright, lucky number 20 right here. And I know we could do 5 more, but there's 2 reasons why I'm not doing that. 1, impatience, and 2, because I'm not 100% sure this thing's going to be able to pull 5 more on here. And I don't think that field is going to yield a full 25. So, like, let's say it yields another 20. 2 loads of 20 is just as good as a 25 and then a 15. Make sense? I hope. What's this field? Is that beans? Because that's a nice size field to do a contract on. Not overwhelmingly huge. Close to our house. Might be worth trying to do something like that. Because if I do take contracts are a nice way to make money, and if I do take contracts, I want to have it make economic sense and not be, you know, driving halfway across the map all the time. What do you guys think? Do you think my math is right? I think we're gonna make 6,100. That's my formal guesstimation here. Oh, we're finding some lower gears. Look at that thing dropping. 4, 5. Oh, faster again. Wow. She handled it. Okay, now this is the part that makes this loading wagon absolute bee's knees right here. Watch this. You get in the zone here. And then you hit Y and it picks it up. And then it unloads them right into the trigger, and you get 6,400. Okay. So there you have it. Oh, it has to bring that forward. Now the arm can come up. And we can head home. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for checking out this episode with me. My name is Bluebelly, this is Bluebelly Farms, and we hauled some straw bales today. Bye for now.